that I ran through for the bull. Lot of things that I can't do. Got my hands full, little homie. I'm in Cancun, writing Pantones, and I'm treating every sample like an heirloom. My mama told me be careful with my miracles. You gon' need another pair of shoes. It's a marathon. I'm a barracuda tuning baritone. Get a drummer song. Get a drummer song.
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Seattle Storm going up against the Indiana Fever. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. And we should be in for a rebounding battle in this one. Both of these teams love to control the boards. So what are your thoughts on this matchup, Tim?
Well, I mean, no rebounds are going to come easy in this one. These squads know how to box out. They know how to get physical, and they'll be working hard for those extra possessions.
We'll have to keep an eye on who's getting more second chance points, because in that tug of war under the hoop, that's going to be the best indicator for who's going to win.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Henderson. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Here's Lloyd. Nurse outside. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. Charles. One up, one down. 2 points with her first shot in this game.
Well, she's top 10 all-time in O-boards. Charles has been doing it for years, turning misses into makes.
Pass to Henderson. Here's Mitchell. And here's Henderson. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. Now here's Angsler. Defended by Nurse. And here's Cannon. To the middle. Second chance shot. Got a piece of it.
At 6'6", Russell is a capable shot blocker. She knows how to make a statement on defense.
Pass to Nurse. Here's Lloyd. January with it. Covered by Henderson. Russell with the screen. For three, Kia Nurse. Oops, there's the 24-second violation, so they'll turn it over. And it's the Fever ball, searching for their first points of the game.
The 2020 season was just so different. The entire season was played in Bradenton, Florida, and I think that makes Seattle's championship in the Wubble that much more impressive.
Shot clock at 5. Screen by Smith. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell sometimes has that shoot-first mindset. She's also always willing to make the next pass.
And that 2020 championship by the Storm, arguably the most challenging title in WNBA history.
Well, you tip your hat to Bird, Stewart, Lloyd, the rest of that 2020 Storm team. The physical and mental challenges they overcome, we've never seen it. We may never see it again. Found the soft spot in the D right there.
Pass to Cannon. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Now here's Henderson. Shoots over January. That shot off the mark.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Outside Charles. Pass to Russell. January. Back to Russell. That's good, and it's Breon January with the dime.
With an increasing knowledge of the game, January is able to read defenses effectively.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. teams will make substitutions. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Defended by Nurse. Back to Wheeler. Smith, pass to Davis. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
And I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Seattle leading. Outside Charles. Screen by McBagor. The kick out to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McBagor. Count it.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end in the early going.
Their field goal percentage is terrific. Exactly the start they were hoping for.
Now here's Wheeler. And here's Egbo. She's guarded by Lavender. To the inside. Wheeler. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And the touch Wheeler has inside is remarkable. For a smaller player, she looks confident attacking from them.
Here's Williams. Back to Charles. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Wheeler. Let's go with a 3. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Storm out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
A lot of tough D by them so far. It's been a difference maker.
Nothing has gone up uncontested for the most part, and look, that's why they've had success.
Now here's Williams. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to McBagor. To the paint, and it's stolen by Alyssa Smith. And it's the Fever on the break. Here's Pointer. Now Davis. Defended by Nurse. Davis with it. And here's Egbo. And here's Alyssa Smith for 3. Good on the triple. And for the teams that haven't quite met expectations, is this the point of the season where you start thinking about making trades, or do you wait a little bit longer?
I mean, I've always believed that if you have the ability to improve your team, then you absolutely should, even if that means shaking up the locker room a little.
Yeah, I know a lot of coaches that would prefer to work through it with the players they have, but the front offices are typically a little more antsy to make a move.
Here's Pointer. From past the arc, and the Fever hit again from deep.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Now here is Lloyd. Williams sets the screen. With her first shot attempt, again, Seattle.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Smith, guarded by Russell. Smith, no good.
Yeah, she's not necessarily a strong interior presence, but she's got to finish those chances when she has them.
One of my favorite things about the WNBA, players with so many different backgrounds. Take Ezi McBagor. She was born in New Zealand to Nigerian parents.
Now here's Nurse. Lets it go from the wing. The shot, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give Oakland looks to, but they got away with it that time.
There's a screen by Davis.
That one wide left.
And the Magbagor family moved to Australia when Ezzy was just 6 years old.
Ending up in the Melbourne area, really the basketball hotbed of Australia. Ezzy started playing professionally as a teenager and played her first WNBA game before turning 21.
Here's Pointer. Pass to Davis. Now Smith. Over Magbagor. Indiana again missing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Seattle. Nurse right side. The three is up. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding the range. She is 1 for 5. And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Well, Nalissa Smith is certainly proud of her roots. Growing up in Converse, Texas, about 15 miles north of San Antonio, which is an area that was loaded with future WNBA talent.
No good on the free throw. And talking about that San Antonio area, it had multiple future WNBA pros, including Nalissa Smith.
Yes, Smith played on travel teams with the future top 5 pick Chelsea Dungy. Kiana Williams, who has played in the league a bit as well, was on those teams. Nalissa shining the brightest on that team of stars.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second miss.
A walking double-double. 6'4" Nalissa Smith is an impact player, has a major effect on games.
It's Gabby Williams on the wing. Outside Charles. The second chance effort, and she lays it up and in.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Now here's Wheeler. Mitchell, right side. They get it again. Cannon. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul, teams first.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
Shooting 2.
She's off on the first.
Well, joining as an expansion team in 2000, the Indiana Fever have 1 title. That was in 2012 when the Fever defeated Minnesota in 4 games, bringing Indy their first WNBA or NBA championship.
She hits the second from the line.
But they're getting it to the line a lot in this quarter, and it hasn't been by accident.
No, I mean, they've ramped up the aggression, and it's paying off.
Pound it inside, get him into foul trouble, get those freebies.
You nailed it.
Pass to Russell. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. Back to Russell. She hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Now here's Mitchell. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, the rear guard who primarily shoots it inside the line. Wheeler does have the range, though, to knock down a tray here and there.
January sets a screen. West side Charles. Here's Russell. And it's good. But hold on. The officials may want to take another look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if she got it off in time.
Yeah, and I'll be pretty honest. It looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. The ball was out of her hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they've taken a look at it, and they're overturning the call. They're calling the basket good.
Well, guys, this is why we have replay, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. Good job to take the second look at it. It would have really been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
And we're through the first half of play here, and what's been a good one. Storm out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. One player who's been getting it done is Tina Charles.
Sheer dominance in the post by her so far, just tearing them to shreds when she gets the ball inside.
and getting it to her is the only hard part, because once she's got the rock, she's automatic.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. She's off on that one, and Indiana will go the other way with it.
The W25 team was unveiled in 2021. One of the selections, Tina Charles, the 2012 MVP winner. Charles has been a star in this league for well over a decade.
It's tipped. Now Lloyd. January outside. It's rebounded by Angsler. And talking about Tina Charles, she's been a star in the WNBA for a very long time.
Yeah, she has put together a surefire Hall of Fame resume. She started in college with 2 titles, but then in the pros, won multiple scoring titles, won multiple rebounding titles. So if you ask me, Tina Charles is an all-timer.
It's hauled in by Cannon.
And she continues to search for her rhythm. It's eluded her so far.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Henderson. Smith left side. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Down low. Up top, Henderson. Pass to Angsler. Here's Mitchell for the lead. It's rebounded by January. Russell with it. Now Lloyd. Out to Nurse. From the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jewel Lloyd.
Tremendous find by Lloyd. She's really a combo guard, but she has point guard savvy. Senses when her teammates are open.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Davis. Pointer. Inside. Smith takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here's Lloyd. Williams. Off target from outside. Now here's Davis. Defense is right there. For the lead. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the line for her here.
Shooting for Indiana, Renaya Davis at the line for 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So she picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Well, they should be in front right now, but she'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
Williams sets the screen. Lloyd from long range. The Fever pull it in.
After the 2021 season, which was Jewell Lloyd's 7th year in the league, Lloyd was named first team All-WNBA for the first time in her career.
And that misses. That would have put them up. And it's the Storm with the ball. To the paint. Lavender. The shot's good on the assist by Jewell Lloyd. And for Lloyd, that first team selection was a long time coming.
Well, Jewell has been a great player in this league for a very long time, a key part of title teams in Seattle. So it was great to see her get that first team nod, the respect she deserves.
Here's Pointer. Pass to Wheeler for the lead. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, how about Wheeler this time getting the feed? Ready to shoot off the pass. Normally, Erica's the one dropping dimes.
Outside Lloyd. Lavender, guarded by Davis. And the basket by Lavender.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Defended by Nurse. Here's Pointer. Pass to Wheeler. The 3. And it's Nurse with the rebound. Seattle leading. And here's Lloyd. Out to Nurse. 3-pointer. She can't get that one to fall. And we have just finished the third quarter, and a tight game we've got. Storm out in front. They lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Slice the D wide open with this feed. Now, they really had no chance to prevent this basket.
Yeah, it was a great read of the defensive setup and also wonderful anticipation of the movement of her teammates before the pass.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And here's Henderson. Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. January outside. Pass to Charles. Williams. Picked by Russell. Back to Charles. Charles controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, not a lot of resistance inside, and they're taking advantage.
That aspect of this game, the play in the paint, has gone almost entirely their way.
Absolutely.
Now here's Henderson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Such a composed finisher. Whether it's inside or outside, Henderson makes the most of her chances.
Pass to Charles. And she banks in the layup.
Assistant, Breon January.
Indiana trailing. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Now here's Henderson. She's guarded by Williams. Now Enksler to tie it up. That one is off. Outside Williams. Pass to January. Outside Charles. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Russell. She's guarded closely. Goes back up. A nice shot by McMagor.
Playing with enthusiasm. Ezzy McMagor. Big second chance bucket.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the pick. Enksler with it. Puts up a 3. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Well, it's nice to see Enksler knock the triple down because when she does this, the floor really opens up.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Outside Charles. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Big time from Charles. Remember, she's a national champ, gold medalist. She loves these moments. She's been in these moments.
Now here's Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Faked in off the glass.
Great call having Mitchell take the shot during key moments. You want someone like her with the ball. Why? She can beat you many ways.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. And here are the Storm now. 3-point lead. Over to the left wing. Here's Charles. The Fever pull it in.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Mitchell with it. Picked up by Lloyd. And there's the whistle. That goes on January. That's her first foul. Timeout called the Fever.
Indiana calls timeout.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. Over Lloyd. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Seattle leading. January outside. Charles, good.
Love the comfortability in the clutch. I think it's because Charles has seen just about everything in this league.
Mitchell up top. Here's Cannon. Soft touch off the glass.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
Outside Lloyd. Down low. Charles tries again. Goes up again. Nails it.
Strong finish from Tina Charles, taking the hit well and powering through it.
Mitchell up top. Covered by Lloyd. Mitchell outside. Cannon. Off target with the 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul, team's first. First team foul.
And she commits the intentional foul.
Erica Wheeler. First personal foul, team's first. Second team foul. Shooting for Seattle, Brianna January. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Growing up in the basketball-crazed city of Spokane, Washington, Brianna January excelled at another physical activity growing up. Karate, earning a black belt.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Here's Mitchell. Shot and game clock separated by 5. This one for 3. Again, a miss by the Fever. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Can't argue with it and just get the W, get home.
January with it. And so it's Seattle winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances as the visiting team.
But that didn't seem to bother them one bit. Road team, home team. All I know is at the end of the day, they were the better team.
And that's a wrap, everyone.